For the Record now continues.
The Democratic presidential candidates hoping to defeat Donald Trump in 2020 sparred Thursday night for the second round of debates in Miami. Night two's participants, assigned at random, featured more of the higher polling competitors. Frontrunner Joe Biden, Senator Bernie Sanders, Pete Buttigieg, and Kamala Harris took center stage with 6 other contenders. Laura Podesta reports from Miami.
A heated exchange between Joe Biden and Kamala Harris over the issue of race was one of the most tense moments of the night.
Do you agree today that you were wrong to oppose busing in America then?
No.
Do you agree?
I did not oppose busing in America. What I opposed is busing ordered by the Department of Education. That's what I opposed.
The NBC News debate also touched on the wide age gap between the 10 candidates on stage.
Joe Biden was right when he said it was time to pass the torch to a new generation of Americans 32 years ago. He's still right today. If we're going to solve the issues of automation, pass the torch.
I'm still holding on to that torch.
Either Biden or Bernie Sanders would be the oldest president ever elected. When the candidates were not trading barbs against each other, they turned their attention to President Trump.
Donald Trump has put us in a horrible situation. We do have enormous income inequality.
The American people understand that Trump is a phony, that Trump is a pathological liar and a racist.
We have a president who doesn't believe in the rule of law.
If they make it to the White House, the candidates also vowed to change course on U.S. foreign policy. Pete Buttigieg was asked with which foreign power he would attempt to reset a relationship.
We have no idea which of our most important allies he will have pissed off worse.
President Trump got in a few words of his own after the panel was asked if their health plans would provide coverage for undocumented immigrants. He tweeted, "All Democrats just raised their hands for giving millions of illegal aliens unlimited health care. How about taking care of American citizens first?" That's the end of that race. Laura Podesta, CBS News, Miami.
And we're back with Scott County Republican Party Chair David Millage and Scott County Democratic Party Chair Alicia Gayman. All right, night two, top tier candidates. More drama, it seems, that night.
More drama and more ridiculousness. I mean, you've got one of the candidates kept talking about his age. That's all he cared about was the fact that he was young, and he was younger than anybody else. And he kept going back to that each time he talked. That was Eric Swalwell, the California representative. I thought he was rather ridiculous in his comments. And you had a 1960s hippie, what she sounded like, Marianne Williamson, who wants to cure everything with love. I mean, that's not a policy that's going to win you a whole lot of votes, I wouldn't think. So I thought there was just some utter ridiculousness on Thursday night. As far as who won, the one who, well, besides Donald Trump again, hands down, the one who talked the least, John Hickenlooper, probably won that debate because he didn't make himself look as foolish as the others. And I do want to say, on that immigration, they all raised their hand that illegal immigrants should have health care coverage. Barack Obama didn't even want to go that far when he was talking about passing Obamacare. He did not want to give health care to illegal immigrants. Let's take care of Americans first. So that's a position that Barack Obama apparently is out of touch with his own party now.
Okay, well, Senator Kamala Harris confronted Joe Biden about his comments on busing minority students, working with segregationists, busing that's taking the black kids from their neighborhoods, busing them to white schools for integration. Ms. Harris speaking on her own personal experience, the two of them going back and forth. Who looks better here with Kamala and with Biden and his civil rights record?
Well, I think definitely you're not going to take credibility on this issue away from an African-American woman. I mean, she speaks from her own personal knowledge and her personal truth, and I think it's brave of her to speak out and share that personal story. And I do think that Vice President Biden does need to really take a hard look at that and kind of empathize with her a little bit more on that issue. But it is a very valid issue. A lot of people under this America, we're seeing anti-Semitic attacks, we're seeing racially charged attacks, we're seeing immigrant charged attacks on the uprise. So there's a lot of underserved and underrepresented populations in this country that really feel like they need to have a voice. And as a Democratic Party, I'm proud of what you saw on the debate stage both nights and the diversity of our candidates and people willing to run for this highest office. And I think that they're going to give that voice to the disenfranchised in our country.
Well, speaking of the older candidates with a longer record. We said Congressman Swalwell of California brought up that point of the generational divide. Let's take a listen again.
Joe Biden was right when he said it was time to pass the torch to a new generation of Americans 32 years ago. He's still right today. If we're going to solve the issues of automation, pass the torch. If we're going to solve the issues of climate chaos, pass the torch. If we're going to solve the issue of student loan debt, pass the torch. If we're going to end gun violence for families who are fearful of sending their kids to school, pass the torch.
Vice President, would you like to sing a torch song?
I would. I'm still holding on to that torch.
All right, well, Biden and Sanders in their 70s, Swalwell, Mayor Pete Buttigieg in their 30s. So do Democrats need a shift in the generations, a younger leader to deal with the issues that are important to the younger voters?
Well, it's interesting that I take this question on kind of personally. I ran for office when I was 28 years old and very scared at first because I was like, who in the world is going to elect me to the Iowa legislature at 28? But really, that next generation is an attractive, voice for young. You see these young people doing great things, and it's inspiring, and they are the future of our country. But I do think that they need to recognize that it's not just about age. I think everybody on that stage has something to contribute, and it's not solely based on age. But I also think the younger candidates in the race need to be given some credit because they are experiencing the high levels of student loan debt. We are the first generation not going to do better than our parents financially. And so I think there's a lot to be said from a younger generation, especially, I'm a Generation X, but millennials are coming up very vocal, and I expect them to be very vocal this election.
All right, we will take a quick break. Stay with us. Our final thoughts from our panel next on For the Record.